Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming and watching. So I have just a swatch video, guys, for you. It's not new, it's new to me, but it's a palette from Makeup Revolution that I believe is something that I won and I've actually been wanting to talk about, and I actually forgot about getting this palette. Don't really know why, but it's the Makeup Revolution's Redemption Palette Iconic Elements. So it just looks like this. Excuse this, it came with a crack in the screen. Like, I'm pretty sure I won this from a thing, so just ignore the crack. I'm not even gonna complain about it because it's so affordable. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There is a crack in it, so if you see that, just excuse that. But this is the Iconic Elements palette. Now, this is supposedly a dupe for the Urban Decay's Naked Basics 1 and 2 in one palette. So I think those are like around £22 each palette, I'm pretty sure, or somewhere around there. And this is £4. £4 right here. So I like Makeup Revolution's palettes, so I wanted to show you guys this and swatch it for you in case you're wondering if you wanted to get this or not. A lot of these are really light, so I'm not sure how well they're going to show up on my arm, but I'm going to try my absolute best. Maybe I'll put a primer on my arm and hopefully that will help. I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so if you've been looking at getting the Urban Decay Naked Basic and Basic 2 palette, and you're just kind of like on a budget and you're like, oh, I want them, but I can't afford them, check this out because Makeup Revolution does great palettes and pigmentation is lovely. So I'm gonna swatch all of these colors for you and then I'll show you them, okay? Okay, the first 5 colors are quite hard to see on my skin because I am so pale. So I will try my best. The very first one is right there. Like right there. The second, the third is a very, oh, there we go. The third is a very like glittery kind of sparkly color. Might be really good as like a highlight. So that's the first 2, 3. Then you have this yellowy color, which shows up okay, but I have to really swatch it. Then this like mauvey kind of color, which is very beautiful. I'm loving that. And then you have your warm like browns and taupey kind of colors. The black is quite pigmented. They're all like these darker colors from like here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those 7 are really quite dark and like more pigmented. This 1, 2, 3, 4, these 5 are they're really hard to show you guys. Like, you cannot even see this one barely. It's like my skin color. And then this one has a little bit of pigmentation, more pigmentation to it. Like, maybe it'll show up better on the eyes with a really good primer. This is an absolutely stunning. That's the only shimmery color. The rest are all matte. This is seriously great. They're very buttery, so be careful. When I was swatching this mauvey kind of color here, it actually was crumbling a little because it's so soft. So you have to be quite careful. That's this one here, which is absolutely a stunning taupey mauvey kind of color, which I cannot wait to use. These are all really nice, really pigmented, but because they're like a nude color, you know, these are going to give you very natural eye looks, but you can do smoky as well with these kind of colors. So you can use them like you would an Urban Decay Basics, the Basics and the Basic 2 palette. I really think this is a great dupe for them. So I do not have those palettes, but right before this I was looking at Swatches and some other people talking about this palette and the Urban Decay palette, and they look like they think it is as well. So I'm gonna take their word for it, and their swatches look really quite good. I think the Urban Decay one is probably a little more pigmented than this palette. But like I said, these are pigmented. It's just because I'm so pale, they're just not showing up great on my skin. If you were darker, maybe more tan, they'll probably show up great on you. They're not, it's not like the most amazing palette ever that Makeup Revolution has come out, but these are so affordable, and for that reason, because they're only £4, the pigmentation is really good. And I really like this palette, and I cannot wait to maybe do some looks with this, or a look or two with this. If you'd like to see looks with this palette, please leave it down below. Maybe I'll try using this tomorrow and the next day and come up with something. But yeah, that white shimmery one, which is the only one. So you get 12 eyeshadows, 1 is shimmery, and 11 are matte. So if you really like your matte shadows, this is great. And then you have that inner corner shimmery color, which is something I love. And if I made a palette, there would definitely have to be a color like that in it. And yeah, so that is everything from me to talk about with this palette. It's not like a review or anything. It was just kind of like my first initial thoughts and swatches of this palette. I hope you found it very helpful. And yeah, let me know if you've tried out that palette and what you think. So leave comments down below. Also, please remember to thumbs up, and also please, please, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 2,000. Hopefully I can get to 2,000 before the middle of the year, and hopefully by the end of the year I can be at 3,000 subscribers. So I would really appreciate it if you guys could share my videos, tell your friends or something if you really like me, and please help me get it out there and let my channel grow. That is a goal for me this year. So thank you so much for watching. Take care. Until next time. Bye.